What's up everybody, James here with another video review, and today it is of Hero Factory Breakout Toxic Reapa. So here we have Toxic Reapa. One of my first impressions, this guy is actually pretty cool. The face, number one, just as much as it is awesome, it's kind of freaky. Yeah, it is kind of freaky, so if I actually just take it off. If you are a child watching this, I advise you look away right now. Just kidding. But the really cool part is that if I actually take the inside out, this little sort of like ball joint connector piece that was brought across from the Bionicle series, it's in a translucent sort of a orange color, as you can see. I think, yeah. This is really like, I think, some of the older Bionicles where you actually took like a translucent colored piece and you put it on the inside, so therefore you could sort of tell, you could sort of see their eyes. That's what they're trying to do here. Now, from what I know of the Hero Factory Breakout set, they've done this with two figures. Well, I'm aware that they've done it with a definite two figures, but if there are any more, I'm not sure about. But excuse me, I know they've done it with Corroder here, and they have done it with Jawblade. So you know, I have Jawblade now. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. Anyway, so we move back to Corroder. Oh, sorry, Toxic Reapa. Sorry, the name sort of got sorry, I got confused there between Corroder and this guy. But anyway, we do have a lot of parts here. But for the first time ever, from what I've seen, Lego have actually started using some of the original sort of like little connector bricks or connector blocks in their Hero Factory series. So it's surprising to see that. It very simply pegs in there. Although I never got the guy, this Toxic Reapa reminds me of Meltdown from the very first Hero Factory series, because he Meltdown had two giant sort of like toxic waste barrels for his little whip that he had. In this case, Toxic Reapa has what would look like little acid spewers. You can clearly see it there. It's like a little flame, only it's in green for this set. But yeah, it is. It's very, very impressive how they've actually done this. Um, Considering how some of the evil characters from the last Hero Factory series, known as Hero Factory 3.0 or Hero Factory Savage Planet, considering how some of them didn't win me over, I think Lego have made a really big comeback with the Breakout series. Not to mention the heroes. Impressive figure, by the way, but I've customized another version, so I'm just keeping this one somewhere else. So we have him. But nonetheless, here we have Toxic Reapa, and let's say we get into the parts. I'm just gonna take a couple of them off and just show you guys what there is. Some of them aren't brand new parts, but I'm just gonna show you guys what I got. Just to see. So I'll take a couple of these off. And just before I do get into it, the sort of like little neck that his head sits on plugs into the chest right here. If I can... there we go. Now, obviously it shows that the very top ball joint is, it's just sitting there, so that's a little bit of a odd thing to see. But his entire chest is actually made up of various different little panels. I think you have to get this spot on right. If you don't, you can sort of like mask it up in your own little way. But you know, just to show you guys that. Last but not least, alrighty. So let's get into what parts we have. First off, we have this little piece here. Now, oopsie, not to drop it for the record. Now, first off, this is not a brand new piece, but it's in a new color. It's a lime green color. This has been used a lot in the latest series. You know, they've used it in various different things. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I did something wrong there. Oh no. Sorry. It has been brought out before for many times for many figures, but now they have it in a lime green color. So if you're a lime green fan, you're gonna want this. So I'll plug this back in, and just while I happen to have it out, they have one of the smaller sort of pieces out in a brand new translucent yellowy green color. And for those of you who can't see it, it's like one of these pieces. You know, it's a really short piece. So really, they're the exact same piece, only different colors. But it's a translucent lime green, or sorry, yellowy green, such as they have with the little Iron Man heads, as I like to call them. Anyway, oh, just happen to have one out. You know, like these little heads. So yeah, I'll plug that back in, plug it back into the body, and there we go. Um, we still have the same giant bulky armor panel or shoulder panel piece, just as we have here. Only in this case it's black. I think they use this with. They do have the exact same color as this with Black Phantom, the sort of like master villain or with the series, or this sort of like wave of Hero Factory stuff. So there is that. And I seem to be dropping a lot of stuff today. There we go. We have this really wide armor piece. They've started using this a lot with the latest series, but now it's in black, so you're gonna want that, I guarantee. We have the new little piece that I was telling you about earlier. It's the little green flame looking thing. Really cool. It actually does seem very cool the most. And then there are actually three different parts to the head here. The first, like in my Surge review, I told you that this piece wasn't new. It falls away anyway. Just kidding. It's not a new. It's not a new piece. It's not a new mold, but it's a new color. So very impressive. It's nice to see more stuff coming out in more colors. We have the little translucent red piece. It's more like an orange, really. It's translucent orange, and then you actually have the actual head. So it'll plug into a chest ball joint there, and then you know we have Toxic Reapa. Now the thing with Toxic Reapa is that you can't stand him up right because, well, he's not off balance or anything. He stands up perfectly fine. Fine, just making sure his feet are pushed all the way down. The important thing is that I think you have to bend his knees a lot. You know, a very far distance forward, and then maybe bend him forward a little bit, and then you bring his arms forward and all that. But really, I think that makes him look a little bit more dastardly and evil. But so this will happen to have his hero character here. Evo and Toxic Reapa go head to head. You know, they're the good guy versus bad guy sort of thing. So you have that. Really, sorry, I didn't know it. I couldn't tell at first. Evo's way taller. Toxic Reapa, even for the little barrels on his back here, he's a smaller one, but he's just as evil. How do I know that? I've seen the Hero Factory Breakout episode on YouTube. Small problem, it's in German, and I don't speak German. So, now you know. But, then I might as well take Evil's handcuffs just for the crack. As I call it. Let's see if I can. Dun, 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 dun. Today is Friday. Today is Friday. Time to party. uh, I'm having trouble getting in, but you would get the oops, you would get the idea, Oh, you're actually kidding me. Ugh. Well, you do get the idea that he would get he would get arrested and brought back to the Hero Factory for solitary confinement. I mean, for crimes against the universe or whatever. So now, so we have him like that. If I can get this, that's easy. So we have him all right. Now, do I recommend this guy? Oh yeah. Now he is super evil and he is kind of dastardly seeming, but really this isn't a bad set. Um, Obviously there are a bit more parts than you may want in this guy, but really I do highly recommend him. So you can see my thumb. um, Plenty of green, plenty of black. Various different, maybe a couple of main colors, but a few extra ones, dabbed in there. But really, this is a really, really good set. So if you're looking for detail, which his face has plenty of, and you're looking for the latest, greatest, and most evil, dastardly villains on the market, this guy's the one to get. Oh, besides Black Phantom as well. And just while I happen to have him here, and I think I might as well just throw him in for the crack, I'll throw in Jawblade. Don't worry, Jawblade's review will be coming very soon. Don't worry. So yeah. Ugh. Okay, I thank you very much for watching this video, and that's it for now. Alrighty, subscribe to my channel for videos and more. Like me on Facebook by searching for Night/2020 Junior. Have a nice day, see you all around. I'm Night/2020 Junior signing out. So, peace out, people.